All right, abuja for me more about the debate with Munufis Mujidi say Obia ho eye. And then so yaba be Ghana drew, Baba Ghana Juma say dan die no. Inti these are some of the things that yaba be na fide ye de ape Ghana drew no edesi wo na a lot of news about microphobia and sembi omo keka ne mo bi omo ye no. We need to address them in the correct way. Sene be ya ombehu say Ghana no enye nipa ba akopa bi ede. Because Ghana na yin building no. Obishan for say when a group of persons will come together. Now if the omanhwe asay Ghana, but by the time you hu say nkrofo we say Ghana no. No ma say Ghana from awie. So that is something we're going to discuss today. About we had the last moment of Dr. Omane Boamah abra papa yi ahye natade fita for this particular aircraft e crash e wavy Ghana for say na bye no wavy o say den we're going to discuss that as well. Na baba here Ghana phobia ase. I don't know if the name John Dramani Mahama no more respect, you know, or if it is John Mahama's administration that is so weak in so I don't know, because the way they seem to be insulting the president, you know, we need to address this. Now, if you say a dear potting and this animal neighbor, because when another Danko Akufo-Addo was the president, you know, you hardly hear say Obimeshe that can say Odin another Danko Akufo-Addo at him. But under the leadership of John Dramani Mahama, there, Akwalabia, sorry, he or she gets the opportunity. He answer what for him insult the president for nothing. And they about hear some of these kind of persons. Now, if you say a dear potting and this idea ever. Ghana police are striking all some Ghana site. Me don't call. They have videos, you know, on all these kind of things. This is another day they can remember me. Any William Munufi among kona channel the debate with Munufi. Pacho in your comment section. So what same be bisamia. Bet me to wase na afede me no nyina discuss it. Sa ne mane mane nyina ede abom. Na ye sha say no pacho mo yenko the last moment of Dr. Omane Boamah abra papa yi. Na okofu plane. As Ghana for bye. In this particular picture now, we want to pay Ashena Tadi Fita Eti helicopter, a brand air taxi. Pacho, your video who say papa Eti plenum, air coffee play, able to Emma Baba in a pacho and this particular video. If we are now to adventure about in the comment section.
To Boamah for a mining policy engagement, dressed in all white. The minister asked his bodyguards and the ministry's cameraman to stay behind. There wasn't enough space in the helicopter. With a signature smile, he shook hands with the crew and waved as the chopper took off. Little did he know, it would be his final wave to his staff, his country, to the world. The minister asked his bodyguards and the ministry's cameraman to stay behind. There wasn't enough space in the helicopter. With a signature smile, he shook hands with the crew and waved as the chopper took off. Little did he know, it would be his final wave to his staff, his country, to the world.
All right, and the Dr. Omane Boamah who said no shefita a waving the camera crew and the security, because according to the video here, you know, she said there wasn't enough space into a man bodyguard and then the camera crew, you know, and from this particular aircraft into air taxi no Dr. Omane Boamah was sent atade fita papa because okoye Ghana adwuma man no and na asoma no say onkoye Ghana adwuma a wavy. Later did he know say na the last moment on earth or krana here and krana ma wan Ghana by crap in the proper way said that be suma osmami enya de amekwa se ba biem enti e sebe e bia kama menko fe me yere kra no na menka say oh my dear sweetie pie memba monye ma wa tu na mekwa enya de ba biem we are say it sometimes I ask myself say dear potting e ba we are say because we only say nyankopon na de ma ono an sanje na if God will take from the people we love at a time I am planning enya we there it seems to be very certain that is nyankopon I just say be say nyankopon that particular question no because am nipa ba asasi so abehia busuafo abehia adofo wan maye mre a yebetimi da krasa busuafo ne sa adofo ne say kwa me ikwe enya de amekwa asen ba wan misa ne ma say kwa me mba bi me nkwala ye hwan na behwe mo na yire hwan na be ni di odo ne maame a meti said Dr. Omane Boamah maame, he is the only child and the only son and maame so yare ete ho wo kuku krachi agya ne maame abre we ho ipacho na nyankopon hwan na wugya na ho no wo so mehwe ne maame ma no. These are sad moments on our life. And see, we all keep on reflecting here. We say, a dear potty, what is our purpose on this particular earth? Well, dear woman, what is our purpose? Do we have a special purpose? Nyankopon, a dear buyer, and I say he just brought us here to suffer. We need to ask all these kind of questions because sometimes I also keep asking myself, say, when am I going to die? And in what direction am I baby woo? Because ubi any mre obewu, any style or the bewu. And then Dr. Omane Boamah in a plane crash, any eja, and then the co-patcher, wow, heaven so no. Quite bad for Sabako. This is why we need to think as a society because mine are teaching, you know, and see at why it's me and says to me about. Near be say, I want to say, I'm going to by a dear potting and baby. You need those kind of answers, you know. But it surprised me. So the death of Dr. Omane Boamah or Dr. Mahmoud Mutala or more Makanipa 8, a cuckoo damn four, they were sent by the nation, no. And Kruphobia Fahon saying some words, saying some things. I hardly don't even understand how this is happening in a society. Ma, maybe yourself and say, Deben, your love for today. But you heard that particular video, no? It surprises me. Say nipa da senebet me we as I say. He or she is wishing the president and president. Let's watch the particular video.
Ye be kuno akuni bi won krofo betimi afesi NDC for squarely. That is what I mean me person NDC for. Omuhu. Nkwasi asem ni John Mahama Juma wodi. Juma yeso ye di wo mo e wo papa. Na sa plane crash ni be make sure say Mahama ye be kuno. Me akosu adolof na America. Mahama ye be kuno akuni biem. Na ono de kokoo boto na ye de ni be hyem. John Mahama kokoo boto. Ene ye de ni be hyem ni akekere ano ni ato atwen. Ye be kire mu pa. Won kwan e fa so a mo se kokoo boto mu no. Mahama ye de ni be se fertilizer boto mu. Ye be kum afe na ma wiye Mahama so be wu. Obewu ye be make sure say ye kuno etwa ne yiriti. Ade a ja ne ye de be ye Mahama. Nkwasi asem ni John Mahama Juma wodi. Juma yeso ye di wo mo e wo papa. Na sa plane crash ni be make sure say Mahama ye be kuno. Me akosu adolof na America. Mahama ye be kuno akuni biem. Na ono de kokoo boto na ye de ni be hyem. John Mahama kokoo boto. Ene ye de ni be hyem ni akekere ano ni ato atwen. Ye be kire mu pa. Won kwan e fa so a mo se kokoo boto mu no. Mahama ye de ni be se fertilizer boto mu. Ye be kum afe na ma wiye Mahama so be wu. Obewu ye be make sure say ye kuno etwa ne yiriti. Ade a ja ne ye de be ye Mahama.
Ghana, ye kwa ni mana se bayachi. Mahama now friend Mahama son, he is the sitting president of the country. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Sam na okano. Inti mu beku Mahama atwa Mahama ti, e de ade ya ayelo di na Mahama. Ghana ni anya TikTok. TikTok na bro nya ye se onfa educate e inform entertaining no. This is what some people in Ghana are using the TikTok for. O ma amenia, o ho sema we. Se nipa da seniti mamu se adwen na Nyankopon de ma ne so onfa nya adwuma no, they are not using it. Ghana no who Ghana no say Jimmy na nipa ne bia Jimmy so ma sheda o say dam na we nipa ntimo. I hardly don't even understand. Mind say nipa we because say kwa kotoba na wasala say kotoba or so is of sound mind no kwa kotoba ni bi. Insulting the sitting president of the country, sitting president of the land, calling on wishing say ka president emu. So by the end of this year, no more kumama, no more the idea near ya ayelo dina mama. Sometimes I don't even need to repeat this kind of foolish words. But the harm say my name team yenya unkrophobia. They have decided not to reason. Say be a reason in this no monte sense that I don't even know. Say reason you know anyhow mo sa adwene na buru so sa adwene na enya adwuma I hardly even know. Oh, we say the president of the land emu. But obi say almost a kwan be na force am nso mewu. These are some of the questions I mean bisa. Say okoto say unu ewu da ho a aye na woko no suna amanfo sunu enye sukwa o. Ya deda obi e wo mpa so. Wakoto na onam ho na wusu. But ask yourself say kwan be na wonso fa so a ubewu. You need to ask all these kind of questions. Oti ho say ye de mama ye de obi a shikuko boto no mama de fertilizer boto na de betum. Wow, kan sa asem wo de boto me na do be she. E de adaka mu na do be she. Are you sure say ye be hu funu kura na ya de da no? These are some of the questions. I've monitored the social media. ma monitor a lot of people. If I show me be chira ko bi a oto asore nyom. Yes, if say evangelist den akwasi deben. Whatever pa cho ti ono so ne dia o de baaye. Akwasi nyaako. Ti ono so ne nsema o te wa se da o atwe camera si nanim na me wi a masai de chew pa o de aba so ebebo ne ahwe ti say does he deserve the kind of sympathy or person Ghana from famana no. If I cho ti ni ye. If I defend evangelist akwasi nyaako or something like that.
The man freye na man mamisika na menwumo na mode ye campaign me say metwime to ase agumo so saa su agumo so saa mpanifo na ndisi fo mpanifo ene o mampani metwime to ase agumo so saa enye de mo behu nie mo mfra me ye betoto mo no nya se de asi no eye do enye obi ade nanso munya dibira mo fa nipa anya hwe nipa na ye boaboa mo ma mo benya tumi na mo bedi o ma ne so no mo bedi o ma ne so a mo fa anya hwe ahomaso ahantan o de car bana moto de ani mukura ne ye pam nipa se nipa nkoto amram no mo nko amfam na de mo behu ni o na de mo behu ni ma ye dwom de ama NDC sanko famra de ye nchio sanko fe John Mahama sanko famra de ye nchio sanko famra de ya ye dwom ya ko mampani fie matie bu ha 4 days na what chine duane ntom yam because me wasante region makodi NDC achi ma ya nyuma mo na me sofa nyema ye basa me bakura school fees mtumi ntua wo company phone ho asia dunkatie hu a na wabatra sa me demfi na be hu social media na wabatra na je ne be hu a na wabatra omampani yere ne be hu a na wabatra mumfie ye di ya wo ye mu ye shugu muso ye chie to ase wadwaye pa ye ho na ye dware a ne ye kanche gumuso ne ye bomutiri so until you face consequence what you say na kwasi asante reje chairman ni ludi mo de ma mo mfra me 0245489635 ma mo mfra ye maiska na ye de kra to ho aye campaign amom ampani na ba ma wi so dwomo no de aye campaign na dwomo chiro kra easy obi sha dwomo de na dwene e sha dwom na me wa sante mamu ya ma ya nyuma man DC na me ho kire be na komodebe na me ka mo mfi me munya hu de betomo say where your plane crash the next time when you plane crash you be a flat crash.
So this is a gospel musician Otia Santimamu Kumase Efa camera him decided say nipa na uno he didn't have sympathy for them but rather onu sika yem fa mano and you know this time a plane crash na next time they be a flat crash meaning he's so happy say nipa u. What kind of society are we building? These are the so-called when Nicolas Omane champion Kofia Palunum. Look at how stupid they talk. Very serious and very dangerous and reckless statements. And they live in a society with human beings. These are human beings living on the planet, the same Ghana not with Ghanaians are who think straight. Or the phone number to you. But you video no. What's my phone number now? Friend, na bona man say also watching 7 or can you're also waiting for him. Yati say why are there? If he thinks you're waiting my pan to say I'm a nipper woman him there okay. Why are they? But surprisingly, video we go viral. Minimum sema wate. He decided to come back with another video to apologize to people. Say, oh, wanya de or pacha we for bonin channel. Obi o tin semu ya okan ya wate o twem firi kumase kwata mare no wate ko. Obi o tin ya o ka konya ase to wuye no e she team or the ko. Then you come back to say oh ba pacha because e come na e do. Why na catch us out mamu na wo to aba because you want people to give you physical money. Let me tell you one am misikada. Nobody has ever said hello, how are you? But I'm okay because I'm a Ghanaian and we are building a better society. We don't need people to give us money. As in your system here, the only thing we want to do is say, you say minor air bomb and brand people are living okay. That is our duty. The whole gospel musician. Pacho Deti, a chopa or signed by. Listen to him very, very carefully.
Oh, this is Evangelist Kosinyaku. I said, your man Penin John Romani Mahama, Ayano. One Nana Kosi, Asante Radio Chairman, in Ludi, your my yeno. Would the video neti the Kosi? Anura, me a video be. Sir, and some American and Kosia, some Kwan American. If we are Sinanka Sasau, a common dewa, or a can Kosia, some, or man Penin John Romani Mahama, the Pacho, Pananakosi. Asante Radio Chairman, you will ludi. mano kokotwe am mano tutu from sa ensema me komo nye enra me ye video numere di tumu na me dai ya me amini di me nya show nkonti me akokere kom ano pay cost manager nyame akọ jobless frame kwasi be video bi send tie mu sem me tie mu se sa ma kan kwasi asem me twi me to ase egu o mampani ne ndisi for so never Saddam Sayem sra sofo mpanifo a wo Ghana ha yewura osetutu tumfo na wo de mbom mu ase ma na me dwato amo chief liman me dwato amo yewura wusu bempa mo ya papa agena sale ene yewura don Cameroon semo ene ya papa mensa wota be me dwato amo mano kokotwea pasem me se de NDC de beto amo no omunya hu biem ekom na mam ke kan kwase asem koma ne bere omampani Omane Mahama onyansani on de okasema ote NDC fo famfon so cheme me sada me sayem mabunkotoge de nra sa video me ye no eye koma ne bere ke kan kwase asem omampani ya ma melodina na vice president oba wo ye bad time mo fa ncheme na sa koma de wa o ke kan kwase asem na me cassette ya NDC fo no eye koma ne bere na me ke kan kwase asem mo fa ncheme Omampani Omane Mahama na nakwasi asante reje chairman yewura ludin se dun kati asame je mfie ndisi fo mpandifo nyina mo fa ncheme se me pa me to ase gumu so kokotwea ebi kura nsida ewurade kura mpengu me ma no twitwiri fo kokotwea mo fa ncheme eye koma ne bere pa yewura owusu bempa papa sofani en munyamfo ya papa mensa wotabel yewura gina sare ya papa don Cameroon chief liman eni osetutu ate kokoso santemawura bomu asema asaso na mete na mo nyina me dwato am Omampani Omane Mahama eni NDC fo eni na nakwasi asante region chairman ewura ludi mo fa nche me sanra me ke kan kwasesem ebi nsi bie mu da mano kokotwea mano tuturi fom se de beto NDC fo kura ebi mai kokotwea eye kom eni kwase akeka na mke kan sa na namo mo ke bi mame Omampani Omane Mahama NDC fo mpanifo besremu a na nakwasi asante region chairman ewura ludi mo fa nche me na yankwasi akeka manu tuturi fom kokotwea mo fa nche me
intentionally a phone ne camera si nanim edi mampanyia tem Ghana fo atem e ka se ne be bo mo so omonhu bi da I wish that the president and his ministers enwu ade achie na obeka se no onim asema okan no sebe you were saying he was on red or what I doubt intentional says a group of people be am say John Mahama na say omon penasem and I also have a problem with the president. It seems the President Mahama, you are too lenient for me. Give us the opportunity to do it. But I say, who tell me NDC for too much? That is why this kind of reckless statements from different people, you leave them. You don't even do anything with them. Ask them, say, now don't go for that. Why wait to wait a video way? It's not don't go for that. Atana Ghana order. Kabana ya bono sanela ya mo no nyansa but rather no statement we na no be a problem say asema kan na wanya ade and then that same person abegino say mo fa nche no wa ka statement na maneko grown up person brechi aboman hwia kukudamfo nwotwe akonya plane crash ahye awu adwom yi na mo ma wo se na be ba kra na ehu ye so you wait say akase mra what kind of stupid people are these? These are stupid people, Ghana police. And I know, say, per the laws of Ghana, no, somebody needs to be a complainer. But sometimes it's a montian crophobia or minum. And one who say, baby, or mokeka it's too much. It's too much. Say, what about person nipa? As say, quiet ben, I was a bukunipa no. Amani be free chiraba kwa west no. He did not say it. Do we have to stay there for him to kill people? As any who's about them? Because we're not being judgment. I saw my children in the court, na court case and find a course psychiatric hospital. And what children are being cry. They play the bed 1 week now. Open was a we as an system you all. They are jaw in our Ghana on they are speaking freely, stupidly, recklessly, wishing people to die. I didn't say me. Ghana. I don't know, no about. I see these people will offend you and apologize, but damage is already done. So far, apology means nothing. So the apology means nothing. Of course, the apologies means nothing because in seminal kind of Osheda, and he quelled his own words and then said it, and then that's it. You are can be I can't call on Eric, Medasimania, Medasi. Oh, I can't say no, I can't call. Or do what but they're wishing the president. I don't know why would somebody wish the president dead? Because I don't understand. They are not your mama. Being a president for only 7 months, 8 months, money, they are not why. They wish him dead. Then young Crawford and go. My mother go wound to me. Young go wound to me so. I could be so to her. On the end of the cry, I think they will move the cry. A radio presenter who is trained or who is supposed to be trained. Pacho Tiono so.
I'm a expose you on the Bumudi. Okuja Tabrakwa.
Okay.
Malik Basintali. Sami Jamfi. Even Brother Jamfi. Brother Jamfi Asantini of Yasantimema. Brother Jamfi, may expose you. Makwaji to me. Makwaji Suma Brafo. Maji Suma Brafo. And you did to me, Wagana ha. A Kumgana for this year. No.
So what was on idea? The case of Biakoji Suma in the Tumia, it means a Omakoji power be any kunipa to lead the party. Into about 20 Kukurumuti to Yano. Where person check Ghana for say there be and Kukurumuti, Ghana for near Jimmy, but rather than John Mama and this for Aquaji power be any kunipa el minum. Only I say we are carrying a police from our channel. Evidence one because to kill people. I don't know. Maybe I mean, it does too much. But if you tell me, say you know somebody who kills people, there is a very powerful man. When you're powerful, when you don't be a kunipo. And I'm about when you're powerful, when you don't be a kunipo. But also know him. Omakwaji Suma. But you with the tea on 70 years. Uber was the first two in the crowd there. Suma Brafo. What is Suma Brafo? And you did to me, Wagana ha. A Kumgana for this year. I don't know. Hey, Uni Mibi Nema Esi or Memono. Messi Ewasi Nanasiano. Yambisam penny for now the day I don't know. Okay.
As I look at ya, Aquaji Sumai, a real communipa. My own Quajiano. Baby, you to me, no, and no sounds 1 year winning it.
I told TNE because Obo Bodi, about some major fee. About say don't get ya, Brujaja fee. Say, or Makwaji Sumai in a can language in HLS, a Wakwaji or cortic power be. I mean, you see that kind of words. And I would do Kunipa, edit to me. Meaning, Onim baby or Mokwaji Sumai. Any power or call say don't get any so the kunipa aje power. That is Ghana for you. About your TNE or me, a very lengthy radio station live on TV in Sokaho, making all this kind of reckless statements. Free.
As soon as I'm here who in neck. Now, me person me can in name. Now you are saying that yes. Me pamucho. Yes, I'm penny to coin. And yes, say I'm penny to coin. A quite to no mutuno. Ja the Air Force for plane and a beko. Me obin fresh so jadi bi mame. No mame protocol say the city. Tie komano. E say the ketia beka say na ka o kobi. Ana ya ka say ya the letter brand say party no. Enya representative e wo program na say. Na in the first place enye dam ene yare enye dwombone ene woni patiri mu a ya to abawie ama ya de tumi ahya wonsam ade sampanifo bi nsam senye yare enye dam ene abro ene woni patiri mu a ama aban bi
Pajotieni yo enye yare adwemmone edambo ene jimia insulting the chairman of the largest and the ruling party. Insulting him directly to his face on TV live ewa Ghana ho. Attacking him, bringing him down say okunipa. na wakunipa nso. These are two different choices of words. Or say okunipa for power, na wakunipa nso because wakwaji suman enti wa Jimmy. Enti ono yam fe so jani mena so jani me che ne president etu kwanya how president travels, national security issues. These are all there. Working freely. NDC for more tenasa the party no any much form and sana yakwa battle and I say do we have to take action?
Yes, governance is continuous. Governance is continuous. Amamuono ayantwaswa.
Yo.
Yanya bambi amanaba active community mining. Apa hontoma. Issue licenses. Senya bro baye dam any adjum boni na way trimu a. Yes, community mining na fe de yakwa lancha de for friend say responsible community mining.
Jimmy
Jimmy for party job.
What's your NPP then?
A Jimmy for party.
He doesn't even know the difference between community mining and responsible community mining. How is that, Santeman? You have problem. Oh. If these are the people living in that community in the whole region, misinforming you there, you have problem. And he did this on Woon to Me TV. He doesn't even know the difference. As for 20 what he said, responsible community mining. Actually, said there'll be or not in our picking is. I'm telling him. He doesn't know. But these people need to be arrested and brought before the law court. Panafest. A Rollins and launching in 1992. A year of return. The same Panafest, and a rebranding. Did you see any NDC for so or did the NPP for them? Calling them on Kwasiafo, the me for say Kunipa. Panafest. Any year of return. Wow, Nima, I have a video on this particular channel. My elaborate a lot of NDC policies and programs are NPP area, every brand day, key among them, a Panafest, Pan-African Festival. Rollins launching in 1992. Nanado buy over 2 different year of returns. What's your BD NPP for them? NAPCO, common NAPCO, yeah. I didn't have a program here. I'm actually saying NAPCO, any NPP program, a NDC program. And I'm rebranding the friend in NAPCO. Why they all live in a society, they don't learn. Because they don't even know. Pacho, you trust not the NT,
What a guy, they could see that.
Yakoko ya idea friend say responsible community mining. Wabra, yes, the taxpayers' money. And yet be a community mining. Issue licenses. I may be them. And yet, Juma. I said, your Kolancha, your friend say responsible community mining. And you know, in the first place, a dam, a jumpone, a chrono, and a yes, in the first place. And now, ya issue letter, Yama, and this party, they say, party no, Hetian Komodo Mudino. So, this year, come win one. More penny Mahama responsible.
Okay.
So this year, I can't partner with one. More Mahama responsible because he's aware of everything.
Also, this year, come hold him, the president of the land responsible. President and friends are no. The president and all kinds of nipa 18 a woo, a president and a kuomo. One word if you general mosquito so. I be say don't get here, brojeja and fee one I do the president so. But you was not the TNE. Ghana no.
Na mo say don't get here say e ba ni say no so won ko na samasa ponko. In the first place, you see a fe kwa de, you the carton ma fifi kwete. Say fifi kwete nko. Ana so won nya ho. It is adia first vice eye. A friend say Dr. Samasa Pontia carton mo no nko. Et tu le set, ana yade ni adwena asa nyansa nim ne wo plan na besi wo delegation protocols ni afa so ye ekọ muntaka fu plan na ye so be twe ni chi sign nya dam kaso ye ka che nipa say ye se muntaka fu plan no ena ato force so na chi say e puru ni say sifom
See meeting.
You pang what tree. A man for papanum. A man for kunum. A man for fanum. Kasa kwasa same way chire say yan ni.
Jesus.
The whole government, you know, or say a count kwasi asem. E de chire Ghana for. Because bimo ye man adwuma akonya accident awunti no. Some group of persons about together say they wish say nanka president e ka ho and onwu. I see do onwu or no so onwu the reason why I say look at the judge did not join uncle wu. Ghana. Na na do the kind of Ghana. Yeah there.
It is Sikaso, or may you hear my Nenam a memoir encoyetino. A come there. I am a bow Ghana.
To mine team no. Nipa esenko omunya power and then the opportunity to educate the masses, you know. They rather misinform and miseducate the masses. That is the only thing they know how to do. That is the only thing they know how to do. NPP for no. Whenever they get the opportunity, then they will try to make it say Ghana no is ungovernable. Whenever you meet NPP, be very careful with them because that is the modus of operandi. I keep on saying it's a Kwame Nkrumah. That is what they did. They tried to kill Kwame Nkrumah through bombs so many times. That is what they decided to do. Say, Osaje for Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. Omo descendants, they wanted to kill him. Senebeya or make him away from the power of the government. And they tried so many times, but did not get Osaje for Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. But history tells us that Kwame Nkrumah because of bomb particles and he ran about him. So he developed cancer gradually. Cancer and Osaje for Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. You can go and read history. Read Kwame Nkrumah's books. What causes death and those kind of stuff. And all these kind of people live in our community. They live with us and we are there with them. I'm always working for Mother Ghana. Yes, no bad. You wanna work for Mother Ghana? Enti se Ghana panyi for na mo wana ye adwuma mo se muntie no be jan krofo we say you are working freely on the street yes mo nwo enti se play now conference you kolusi bi na kokun free, but these are the same people they will hire them to go and do those kind of job because who na otihoboko wadwen kra nkone so, but they will kill you frequently and slowly. Imagine somebody wishing the president dead, the chairman of NDC dead, Same Jamfi dead, live on national TV, and you people are there watching them freely. Hey, Jumao. So it is as some of us are duty say you better go around to fish out for all this kind of information, present it to you. Now say you don't have anything to do there, but we Juma. China say plane do here, Ebia na mentimbi. Say mentimbi nzua enyina yanko because nobody knows how they're gonna die. And I'm a boy for this is Ghana for you. Nti yanko your name. NPP for there.
Jimmy for party job.
What's your NPP again?
A Jimmy for party.
A Jimmy for party in the Anonia Dodo.
Oh, me Jina President Kufuor when you question America.
Now Jimmy for party now Bulgaria also your NPP Nino.
Oh, na say me resume Jimmy.
All right, in the Bulgaria so we NPP near where Jimmy including he himself Bulgaria. So let's move on. Nti yanto aso. And found other very important issues in the country. Plane crash here by a Adia ne de Dr. Omane Boamah ekohon eye galamsey ne responsible man how e betimi abo Ghana Japade ho ban including Ghana cocoa and there. Papa Cho watch this particular video cocoa farmers ton Ghana cocoa de ma galamsey for say omonjina mo ntwa cocoa ni nyina ntungu na fi de ye fa asase no enya galamsey. Na galamsey nsem no say ahwe ya the survivor of the country no and he say no pa watch this particular video how almost say Ghana cocoa no ye nyina te ho na ye hwe
uno ye peska galamsey ska mo say yi cocoa ha wa he Ghana cocoa cocoa ni etwa no utwa kra ye ntwa utumi o say Ghana cocoa ampa
but cocoa pa na o say ne sa no
enye ye pe go da musi cocoa cocoa na hin bare ye dey ekosi
Ghana property
Ghana cocoa but we Ghana galamsey
oh
Oh, yeah, yeah, the galam say I'm going to cocoa.
Na nipa no wan hu se koko na oso saa na oton ma ho.
Oh, open a shishi. Open a shishi, open and them, and intila. Where the man time a man.
Oh, aha koko no so oso fine pass and so.
I have cocoa be a kito and answer as well. Nina, you can go. Wow. Nina, you can go. Huh? We got a cocoa.
Chama we dey mesra wa ja koko ya ja koko.
Oh, my, open a shishi into no. When you cry, you better. Wow.
No one can say wa kwaso se kan pa na odi twa koko no saa.
Ja koko no pese obetwa no se jeba for tuja. Wow.
Oh. Galamsey for ho se nyoma. Galamsey for.
Na ha nyina e koko.
Oh, galamsey for ho se nyoma. Ah.
Wow.
Galamsey for ho se nyoma. Oh. So dey we adi ha mo tanyam sa. Ah. Koko pa na mo ase ne sa no. Koko pa na mo ase ne sa no. Oh, David.
Where Ghana cocoa?
David.
Ghana cocoa bi mu. Ghana galamsey. Aha.
Mbemfo won hwe na won ye hu bibi na ye sa dia.
Ghana no. Sometimes we are dey say me ti kura pai me. Koko na Ghana ban wo bo ho kama koko farm so mo free fertilizer no. Wa hu ne kwabra na dey ye. Twade nyina to agu. O twade nyina to agu free say o de koye galamsey. Na Ghana police me Boamah so Ghana police akoye operation bi. E galamsey site. We ba you hear a bit of that kind of video. Me Ghana police for abaso pa. Ba cho we na nye clear. Fa cha me but let's follow Nema Ghana police ni ene. See, police for and numbers are operation, you know. Well done, Ghana police.
Yes.
You pay a picture of those in no.
Yes. Okay. Aye.
All right, well done to Ghana police and the Ghana police taking action. This is what we want from the security agencies. Owe how nsuo pa akwabrane ese nsuo etwa Ghana koko tugu. Hey, Ghana. I wish for galamsey nti and then obi o cashew producing areas to say Bono East, those kind of area have one. You can ask them. China for ne bar, almost test Ghana cashew na quality na chemicals and kwa. So they are rejecting it. You can do your own cross checks and see. Because Ghana say I say Ghana so you know man then so any pen no ni nyina yare. Ba kwabrane si onye na gisi ojai. Hwe we ntia ma doctor man bo mama ne o maka no. Akonya plane crash awu yet they are saying they are not going to stop. Are they a kind of society ni? Are they a kind of society are we building? Is it says the a human ni manum and as nipa na abo mo wadwen say they are bent on not following simple rules. I don't even get it. I don't know. Maybe Chitty Chatter, Isaac, and Mama, maybe you have ideas and some solutions to this kind of things. Because the way now, President by all forcing the whole sort of fighting this menace, and but it seems to say, Omonte kura yenchele ubia nyana gbe so sesa. Very sad. But this is the debate with the Monufi say none that they can ubetimi subscribe to the channel on YouTube. I do presentations almost every blessed day. Very peaceful. Me ni obi atem doing it straight away. Because ye Ghana si ye Ghana adwuma. Ya mfa ne saa ne mani bebre be bo afa ye di so. So sometimes we need to come out as a nation and see you politics to change me NDC ni me NPP ni then we build the society. We have to build Ghana together. And dear kwan na wo fi se bit ma fasa build Ghana. But in the comment section no you bet me share all these kind of ideas na fi dey ahwe adibi e koso. Na enye. Let's move on because Ghana and 7 Edorson. So every day we bring it piece by piece, piece by piece. If I show me the Ankasa any William Munufi Amankona. And then NPP for Amayati say NPP for Amayati say a by election, Tamale Central, they're not going to be part of it because in himself, the constitution of the country, you know, whenever there's a vacant seat in parliament, being it Deft, Zira, Mutala Mohammed Efrimi, there needs to be a by-election there. And the NPP and my say they are not going to be part of the Tamale Central by-election. And then, through the General Secretary, at the statement, Abetuja said, I'm going to withdraw from that race. I don't know, somebody might say it's a step in the right direction, somebody has their own views or idea, but it's politics. Because at the end of the day, no, Ghana lives, so Ghana needs to move forward. That is something we all need to know. And see, my name is NPP statement be a minor, I think say, or if you think say on your screen, so no say okay, the man so I don't know. So anyway, my main kind of be NPP. For immediate release, New Patriotic Party will not take part in the Tamale Central parliamentary by-elections. August 11, 2025 here. The New Patriotic Party has resolved that it will not take part in the Tamale Central by-elections to elect a replacement for the late Alhaji Honorable Dr. Murtala Mohammed, Member of Parliament for the constituency, who was among the 8 who lost their lives in service of the Republic in the helicopter crash that occurred on Wednesday, August 6, 2025. In the NPP for say, Dr. Murtala Mohammed was among Nipa plane crash no Mokaho in be by election Temala or take part in that particular by election. Almost say metwaso. The decision was taken by the party at a National Steering Committee meeting held on Monday, August 11, 2025 at the party's headquarters, pursuant to Article 10.10.1 of the party's constitution. Into almost say a meeting, National Steering Committee a meeting, and a person to NPP's constitution, Article 10.10.1 no, or my imagine say they are not going to be part of the by-election. It was so. In arriving at the decision, the party considered many factors, including the circumstances under which the Tamale Central seat has become vacant and the possibility of a further polarization of the country at this crucial time. Into almost say, this member of parliament, a 2 and another one see, I don't know. Or more NPP before I imagine say, Omon pese party no, ombeko election no money NDC gina ha na we to ayampe na we say na dem papa mu bebanti no, ma decide say omon take part in that particular constituency. But it is up to them. If say some more can, it is step some man kasa tana adwen ho na mo kan say bosire mo kan. I'm not here to judge them. That is something they themselves and they are. So let's abide by nema omo aka. Nti this is something that NPP for Ede Aba. Me pese mekan ama yakone nyina achi. Nti signed by Yera Justin Kodua from the General Secretary of the party. And then sa ashasi send the signature said NPP they are not going to be part of Tamale Central by-election after the demise of the sitting member of parliament, you know. Nti that is something. But I don't say akwatia by-election so no ye nkoso. Akwatia by-election ye pe ye be koso. Na eno na global info analytics yera Musa Dankwa be pache ye ni Musa Dankwa na adwuma mo ye Ghana akọ atiesi fom ho akọ ye omankaza hwehwe mu ho pache ye ntie yera Musa Dankwa analysis or deba make your own informed decisions. My duty here on this particular channel is to present facts and data. Pache ye ntie Musa Dankwa.
Hi, good morning. Welcome to Global Info Analytics. This morning we're looking at Akwatia by-election in details. In Akwatia by-election poll that we conducted between Friday and Saturday, we interviewed 2,087 voters across all the electoral areas of the constituency, which is about 21 electoral areas. We use random probability sampling, and the confidence level is 99%. The margin of error is plus or minus 2.7%. Now, if you look at the demographic of people we sampled, about 48% were male and 52% were female. And then among the age groups, we have 18 to 24, 6%, and then you have 25 to 34, 19%, 35 to 44 is 41%. And then you have 25% for people who are 45 and 54, and 55 to 64 is 7%, and older than 65 is about 2%. Now, if you look at educational background, junior high is 36%, senior high 24%, and 27% are tertiary or degree holders. No education is 13%. And then religion, you have Christians being 34%, which is quite low. 22% are other religions, are occasional, Ikanka, and all those things. Non-religion is 16%, Islam is 14%, and traditional religion is 13% in the Akwatia constituency. In terms of ethnicity, Akans are 69.9%, largely almost 70%, and then the Guans are 8%, the Ever 7.5%, Gadangbe is almost 7%, and others 2.4%, Mole-Dagbani 2.2%. So these are the minor ethnic groups in Akwatia, largely the Guans, the Evers, and Gadangbe. Now, let's look at the governance issue. When we ask them what do they think about where the country is headed, about 47% of them say Ghana is now headed in the right direction. But wrong direction is 41%. 12% have no opinion. Now, if you look at the key or 10 most populous electoral areas, you can see how people think about where the country is headed in all those places. Largely, people in Kusi are saying wrong direction by 55%, and people in New Wenchi are saying wrong direction by 65%. Apart from that, in most places, most of them are saying Ghana is headed in the right direction, which means that there is kind of a new feel about where the country is headed in the Akwatia constituency. Now, when you look at the president approval rating, whether he's doing well or he's not doing well, about 46% of Akwatia voters are saying that he's doing well. They approve of the way he's doing his job. But also 40% say they don't approve the way he's doing his job. And 14% do not have an opinion. Again, if you look at the way they approve him across the electoral areas, the key ones, you can see similarity in the sense that Kusi is also saying that he's not doing well. They disapprove his performance. And also New Wenchi, 64%. So apart from Wenchi and Kusi, the rest of the areas, you can see that most of them are saying that he's doing well, or sometimes they are divided in the middle. Now, when we ask them whether they feel that their personal economy has improved, since the beginning of the year, or since John Mahama took over. 47% of the respondents said that they have seen personal economic improvement in their lives. 29% said no, they haven't seen any changes. It's the same, nothing has changed. But 16% are saying that it has gotten worse or deteriorated, while 8% said they don't have an opinion. Now, in terms of what is going to influence them on how they vote in the election come September, 57% of the issues they mention are development. When it comes to cost of living and economy, it is 56%. And those who say quality education, 52%. Galamsey is 38% roughly, crime 24%, candidate personality 16%, sympathy for the 8th MP 13%. So you can see that the key issues are development project, cost of living and economy, quality education, and then you have Galamsey. Personal, the personality of the candidate is 16%, but sympathy vote is just 13%, not very high. Now, when we come to the parliamentary elections, if the race between Asumedu and NDC's Beidou, Asumedu is on 49.7%, Beidou 43.8%, and someone else 6.5%. You can see that nobody has crossed 50% at the moment. And the race, from here, you could see that NPP is leading, but the margin is about 6%, which is the same margin the NPP won the race in the main election last time. Again, if you look at the race across a number of key areas, NPP is leading comfortably in Kusi, around 66%, but in Wenchi, the margin is about 77%. So the biggest margin they have is in Wenchi and Kusi. And this reflects the way we saw them approving the way John Mahama is doing his job. In the rest of the places, it's either NDC is leading or it's kind of draw, or what we call tie. Now, in the overall 21 constituencies that 21 areas we saw, MPP is leading in 9 electoral areas. NDC is leading in 8 electoral areas. And in the 4 of them, the race is tied. So whoever wins the remaining 4, likely to win Kotia by-election. Now, another key thing we looked at is the behavior pattern of the ethnic groups in Kotia. Remember, the accounts were nearly 70%. But in terms of voting, 42% of the accounts are voting for Bernard Beidou, and 50.7% are voting for Asumedu. So MPP has a slight edge among the accounts, but not big. Now, when you come to the Guans, MPP has edge about 53 or 54.8%, and NDC 40%. Now, the crucial thing here is the behavior of Gan Adangbes. At the moment, we are seeing 51% supporting MPP and 46.2 NDC. Among the Elders, note, 47.4 are supporting MPP candidate and 41.6 are supporting NDC candidate. And among the Gbani group, 52% are supporting MPP candidate and 47.8 supporting NDC candidate. This is highly unusual in the sense that normally the behavior of Gan Adangbes, the Elders among the Gbani, tend to vote for NDC. But in this case, we are hearing they are saying NPP. This could be something that we are not really comfortable with, because in the past they have said this and then they go and behave different way. If they don't vote MPP on election day, it's highly unlikely MPP will not win the election. Now, we did a cross race if it is Asumedu against Henry Boachi. In that case, Henry Boachi is losing big against Asumedu. Henry Boachi 33.7%, Asumedu 56.2%. So if NDC had gone for Henry Boachi, he would certainly have lost the seat for them. And then when we come to Ali Koni actually does slightly better than everybody, than the rest of the NDC candidate, in the sense that Ali Koni is on 44.3%, while Asumedu is on 49.2%. So it means that Asumedu, Erasmus Ali Koni is doing 1% better than Bernard Beidou, which means that the best candidate at the time of the poll for NDC was Ali Koni. Now, we'll also look at the situation where Amase was the candidate. If Amase was the candidate, she would have lost the election to all the NDC candidates except Yadom Boachi. It is only Yadom Boachi that Amase is able to beat. So for this reason, I think NPP did a good job by not putting forward Amase. Now, let's look at briefly the MPP race. In the MPP race in the Equatorial constituency, Boamah is on 40.9%, Kennedy 33.2%, Henry Yao Osei Bichum 8.9%, Brian Champon 4.1%, Dining Mo 3.5%, Boachia Jako 3.4%, Kobna Japon 3.4%, and the rest 2.5%. When it comes to the NDC race, the NDC race shows a different kind of thing. Here we have Atifosin leading 34.5%, Jena Mosquito or Asidin Ketia on 24.7%, Haruna Idrisu on 20.9%, Ablakwa on 7.8%, Zinato 4.2%, and Julius Deborah 4.1%, and someone else 3.9%. So this is the situation in Akwatia as we speak. We'll go back to Akwatia again the last week of the campaign to repeat the survey across the same 21 electoral areas, and whoever is likely to win will be able to tell you by that time. For now, what we have given you is the baseline poll, which is likely to change as the campaign moves forward. Thank you very much.
All right, since that you're Musa Dankwa Ase. Do you believe in the polls now, Musa Dankwa? And I said, do you think something different? If we say NDC beat me away, and NPP beat me away, so what Kwatia is here, you know, Kazaya. Do you believe in the Ghana economy? No, you're managing ye, and I am managing ye. Yeah, share your ideas and your views in the comment section. This is the debate with Munufi. You see a trade was it. Now if you ye Ghana Juma, ye Gigi Ghana Kakaka said ta. Now if they arrive at a better conclusion. In terms of 4 and there, me the best you have me any William Munufi among but so any question be a I take my time to answer some kind of the questions. I think the comments in the comment section, we are taking active part, key and active part. That is how we build a better society. We need to build a society. If you think that my presentation is too fast and not too quick, if you think it's too slow, if you also like the pace, because sometimes I'm working by myself here and sometimes nobody will be forward. So what I say?
Jimmy for party job.
What's your NPP then?
A Jimmy for party.
That is how we build the live stream. This is the debate with Munufi. Every day I'm live on YouTube. Subscribe now. Ya share. Again, and then the basic has to be anywhere there for a bay. NPP party in there. And now to say,
I was in the enemy.
Enti medase se unyamre na metanai. All right, Anthony, see the pace is good. Medase Anthony Oben medase. Why are they say you already taking the time to analyze the pace in American is good. Enti medawase. Why are they? Enti Ricky and so the Nediaba. Or say you will never tell Ghanaians of the track records or legacy infrastructure of the NPP party. The NPP has 8 precious years on the silver platter, but years on the silver platter, but nothing to show for, not even a regional hospital. That's true, meaning because NPP party in there, I don't even know. So mobile the property on they themselves know. They have no idea. Remember, why did you my it is more did you my there? I think they just on money to say a country Ghana for powerhouse. That's it, meaning that's it. No pap. So that's it. I are there. That's it. Cheating. So cheating chat and so nearby. So that's it, meaning. You know, my idea say yeah Ghana tata Ghana because a way by the Arahosem Kakra by, but I think say Yamamu be fitting very idea. We need to move on as a society. Now if the build a better society in the President John Dramani Mama by say or be reset Ghana, no Ghana a tumpon. So that is something we all need to help him send a he beat me achieve the course now, Papa no at the buy no. Inti medase. That's it. University wa Gromansibi. Na NPP they say we nim say na omotie. So that is something I nim say na omotie. Enti say na da bia ye no. Me say betim dey school ku. Aya ga because Ghana nko a ene man a ewo. Me do bia say unya subscribe ya, subscribe mama me. Be din any William Munufi amankona. Bye bye.
Release this Black Prophet alongside Ras Kuku.
Aye. Cascades on it.
Africa na mi free Madagascar. Nipe wo musu ye kama nyami acha chedi enti to oza.
I will say to the people of Ghana, I'm sorry. We are sorry for the poor work we have done. We're going to go and think about ourselves.
Red, gold, and green.
Jimmy for party job. Jimmy for party job. What's your NPP then? Jimmy for party.
Ghana na mi free. Ghana na me do. Me ni baby ako. Me mind Ghana. Ghana na mi show.
All right, Chitty. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's it. Fire. Keep it up. Keep the fire burning. Fire burning. That's it.